we see gender as being a binary. There's male and there's female. However, that's not the case for a lot of people. And up next, we'd like to we do have a non-binary person, Laura and Remus, coming to talk to us. So she'll be up in. So I didn't ask for the pronoun, so I apologise. He, she, they will be up in just a second. Sorry about that.
Yeah, all good. Hello, everyone. My name's Laura and Remus, and I will be speaking on what the Day of Remembrance means for a non-binary individual such as myself. It is important to me to note that my experiences and considerations as a trans individual are entirely subjective. No one person can represent a whole community, nor a particular aspect of it. Taking a wider purview, this is a day generally described as existing to remember individuals murdered as the result of violence based in transphobia. Certain lists and events expand to include victims of domestic violence and those who have died as a result of suicide. Largely reliant on information gathered from media reports, these details are often subject to authorial conjecture. The resultant predisposition towards a binary focus on gender is evident to me each year, evident every time I read stories where the details are wavering, unsure. In death, I would want to be remembered as I am, not how someone else imagines me to be. I pay my respects to the trans women and men we have lost, but also to those who identify in other ways, to those who have no recourse if they are misrepresented. Intimately, I relate strongly when remembering those lost to suicide. I have struggled with suicidal thoughts this year throughout my life and still do on occasion. Not all of this is related to my gender identity, but it can be sometimes. As a transgender androgen, as someone who identifies as female, male and other bits, I willingly speak as appropriate about my experiences and my own social and medical transition. I keep chattering about the things I have done that I once thought impossible. And I can say, for instance, I hemorrhaged in the fortnight after a hysterectomy. I can say that I am all the better for having pursued transition in my own way, at my own pace, that I feel fortunate to have done what I have done. It can be isolating to feel accurately or inaccurately that you have no guidebook to support you, no address book to reach out to people vaguely similar to you. I am privileged for many reasons, I realise, but that never makes the myriad blows of depressive and anxious thoughts easier. If I can impart something up here now, it is that our lives, our transitions, and our experiences are multifaceted. They are precious in their difference. I am here as a non-binary individual to remember all those we have lost, however that happened and however they identified. To remember, as I try to do each year, that I am still here and that there is still so much change that can be wrought out of the emotions felt on this day. Thank you.
Thank you for your story. It's really good to hear from other people, and once again I fell into the mistake that so many people fall into. When I asked Laura and Remus how they wanted to be introduced, the one question I did not ask was the question I made the mistake on, so I do apologise for that.
Nah, we're not going to figure it out. Bailey.
Bailey.